love somebody, but do you know how to love? It takes a lot to really know somebody. I just wanna be enough for you as I try to find the words inside my head I need to say. I'll do anything, tell you everything for your energy. Oh, this is
Okay, all right, my girl is here, the woman of the hour. Let me not call her my girl. The woman of the hour, Chanel and Scott, is here. First of all, congratulations. We got to say this again. We have come a long way. Fox Soul, commitment. We are here with commitment for Comministry. What made you decide that this Atlanta show was the time to go ahead and move into commitment with Comministry?
Because it's time for us to grow up, right? It's time for us to grow up and focus on what relationship is really about. Last show was about rejection, and now we're talking about moving into a new season and growth, maturing. And so I thought this was the opportunity to really delve into what it takes to have a healthy relationship.
I love that, and I love how you've allowed the audience to hear, but then to move forward, right? We want to move forward. What are some of the biggest things that you got? We did trauma bonding, church hurt, rejection, and now commitment. But what are some of the biggest takeaways that you took from those other topics that were able to get you to the point where you felt like, you know what, we're ready to talk about commitment?
Right. Well, it's all about knowing who you are, tapping into your purpose and operating in that, and not looking for validation through a man or woman. And that now, once we've dealt with those issues, whether it be trauma bonding, rejection, whether we were hurt, whether it was in the context of church or not, now we're ready for healthy relationship. Yeah,
absolutely. I love it. So we're here with commitment. Where do you want to take Comministry next? Because we know there's so much in people, what we do to prepare ourselves for a relationship, but once we get in a relationship, there's so much work to do, right?
Yes.
So what are you looking forward to sharing as Comministry continues to grow?
So we actually already have our next topic slated. It's actually on September the 17th, and we're going to be dealing with power couples.
Wow.
Successful power couple. So now we're in a relationship or we're married. And so now we're looking at what that dynamic looks like.
I love it. Well, we're setting the stage with commitment. I want to ask you really quickly, last question. You have some amazing panelists today. Why did you choose the panelists that you have today? What was special about each of the panelists that you chose that you wanted them to be a part of this conversation on commitment?
Each panel has a dynamic story, or a unique story, I should say. They each have a different set of circumstances, one of adversity, but then one of success. And so I wanted to be able to delve into what does that look like as they navigate that process of overcoming challenges, whether it be adversity, and then also successful couples. I want to be able to demonstrate what that looks like. We have a couple on the panel that's been married for 26 years.
Yes.
That is deep, you know, because you don't see that.
Yes, absolutely.
You don't see that anymore. So I want to, and they look, you see how good they look?
First of all, they look like they could be not older than 26 themselves. Arena and Jamie look amazing.
Exactly. So I wanted our audience to see what that looked like, you know, so we can emulate, maybe we can gain practical principles from their story.
Well, you know what, Chanel, I lied. I'm going to ask you one more question because I have to, you know. We got to get all in your business while we have you here on the blue carpet on the other side of the mic. How much of your personal story led to you actually doing this? Why was it important for you to take a personal perspective into your own life to help others to grow? Because you mentioned that this was started from something that you were dealing with. Why was that important for you to say, you know what, this is something that I'm dealing with. I want to help others by sharing what I've gone through?
Right. Well, my thing is the platform is created so that we can have a place of transparency where we can talk without being judged, where we can be free to talk about whatever it is that's bothering us in the context of relationships until we come to a place of peace. So every topic is representative of where I am in my life. So if you want to know what's going on in my life, just look at the topic.
Look at the topic. So I'm gonna ask Chanel backstage about this commitment, guys. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. We're so happy for you. We're celebrating right here with Fox Soul with the founder of Comministry, Chanel and Scott. We're gonna let her go take some pictures and we'll be right back.